I'm having fun making my own character, and this is a comic I've been
working. Your comic.
Dick gave me notes, and I'm actually going to incorporate some of his notes. Again, Dick's a great writer. He's a smart guy.
Comic, right? But did he publicly talk about the notes and to give you the ISOM treatment?
I think he commented a little. He said he likes this. He said he liked it better than ISOM what he read so far. Again, he's only read the script.
High praise. It's better than a.
I'll put it this way: once it comes out, I'll get the full Dick Masterson review, and he can tell me exactly how much I screwed up.
Maybe before it comes
out. If Dick doesn't
like
it, he will let you know. Yeah.
He absolutely will. But this is a comic I've been working on for about 2 years now, and we're finally getting it close to launch. We got a crowdfunding campaign going right now. You can check it out. If you go to superkiller.org, it'll take you over to Indiegogo, or just go to Indiegogo and search for Superkiller. And it's just a little multiversal story I've been working on. It's a ton of fun. I'm very excited for it.
Can you say what Superkiller's power is?
I can say what Superkiller's power is. I'll give you the quick synopsis. I don't know if you want to bring up a picture of him or whatever.
He has AR-15s for hands.
The idea is there is a multiverse, right? And we know multiverse stories. Some people hate them, some people love them. I still think the multiverse stuff is very exciting and fun. So the idea of the multiverse is that there are all these universes, and they're all plugged into one basic central power structure or whatever, basically like a cosmic power strip. But if you keep plugging in worlds, because new universes are being created every day, eventually the power strip's going to overload, and it's going to destroy the entire multiverse, right? Okay. So there is an agency that has a number of agents in their employ, and their job is to go to universes that have been scheduled for cancellation and to assassinate the primary hero of that universe. So in this first issue, it's our hero, Superkiller, Sam King, and he's been sent to this universe to basically kill a Superman-type character. And by doing so, by killing the central hero of the universe goes, wait, why do I not have a central hero anymore? The central hero being like the foundation of their universe. They go, I'm just going to collapse. I'm going to self-destruct. So it's kind of like a Sliders type universe where every story arc or every issue, you go to a different world. You go to a fantasy world, a medieval world, a ninja world, whatever else. And it's, you have to kill Luke Skywalker. You have to kill Sailor Moon. You have to kill whoever the primary hero of this universe is. Sonic. You know what? We got to do a Sonic one. That's not bad.
You know, my favorite Sliders episode was one where it actually made sense to me because they went somewhere where there wasn't oxygen. It's like, why would they? Like, why would they all have oxygen, right?
Did they slide away immediately, or did they?
Yeah, sometimes they'd slide somewhere and it'd be like, "We're here for 7 days," but this time they're like, "We're here for 12 more seconds," and they just crawl through the fucking portal. But in reality, there'd be like, the Earth would be in different places because you'd
have a nitrogen-based atmosphere as opposed to an oxygen-based atmosphere.
You'd just be in space somewhere.
Yeah, it wouldn't work out great.
Well,
the point of the story is that he meets up with this girl in a diner and basically tells her, sorry, I just destroyed your universe. I got to go. She ends up jumping in the portal after him. And he's like, you dumb bitch, you're not going to survive this trip to the next universe. And she's, dying in the midst of the cosmos. He's like, God damn it, I feel kind of bad right now. And tells his little robot, he's like, can you register that dumb girl as my sidekick so she can survive the trip to the next mission world? So he ends up stuck with this dumb girl, and he's like, great, now I have a sidekick. I don't want a sidekick. And again, this is a guy, he doesn't love this job. He doesn't love the idea that he's ending countless universes. He's like, wow, my job fucking sucks. He also has amnesia. He's like, why don't I even take this job? What is going on? All he knows is if I kill 100 superheroes, it's over. I'm just going to focus, eyes on the prize, kill superheroes, not focus on the fact that I'm one of the greatest mass murderers of all time, and just power through. But now he's stuck with this girl, and he's like, great, you're useless. What is the point of you? Anyway, this time I got to go.
See, Dick influenced your story a bit there.
Yeah. Maybe this guy went to the church.
Classic misogyny.
Church of Kyle stuff.
But as he discovers, he's in a new universe. He's like, all right, I got to kill the Flash. This is going to suck. He's going to punch me 1,000 times, and I'm going to hate it. But that's my job. She's like, oh, you're fighting like a speedster? Why don't you use ice or like oil, like an oil slick? And he's like,
or gun.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. He's like, why do you know this? She's like, oh, I read like a shit ton of comics. I'm like a huge nerd. And he's like, oh shit, you're useful to me. that her vast knowledge of all these fictional universes is actually she's going to be the strategist of the team.
Super killer, quickly paint a cave onto this rock face.
Taylor, I'm going to steal all these ideas. They're all gold. I hate to say it.
Do it. I don't have my own comic.
But I will say it's funny you bring up a gun. He does not have superpowers. That's the important thing. All he has is a gun that shoots superheroes to death. The gun only has 3 bullets. And the thing about superheroes, think about Batman, think about Superman. How often are they? Well, Superman doesn't count, but think about Batman. Batman's been shot at for 80 years without ever getting shot once. Superheroes in this universe, we learn, have this. They all have an innate ability to not just immediately get shot, that they have to actually be in some sort of tricky situation. So every situation or every issue is setting up this elaborate Rube Goldberg-esque trap to try and get these superheroes into a situation where it's like, okay, now I can shoot him in the head, you know? And it's, again, just figuring out their weaknesses, looking at them, analyzing them, and coming up with some crazy plan to try and kill a superhero.
That sounds like a very interesting premise.
I think it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I've been afraid of Batman. Like I could take Batman right out. Like,
yeah,
especially if you knew he was Bruce Wayne, right? You'd send some fake FBI agents to arrest him in front of like a crowd and then just kill him in the car. Like, what's he gonna do?
Well, I've been thinking about the eventual Batman issue I want to do, where a super killer gets kidnapped and the girl has to figure out how to get him back. Gets kidnapped by Batman. She's like, "Oh God, from what I know about Dark Knight detectives, I really hope this works." And she's like, "Come to the cemetery." And Batman shows up, and she's dressed as like an old timey, like 50s woman with a pearl necklace. And Batman's like, "Mom?" She's like, "Yeah, it's your mom." She's like, "If you're my mom, say what's my name or what's your name?" She's like, "Gonna take a stab in the dark, Martha." He's like, "Mom!" And she's like, "Oh my God, it's always Martha. It always works."
It's always Martha. Their parents' name's always
That's
Martha.
That Friday the 13th Part 1 get you. He dresses up as the killer's mom.
Yeah, so we have a ton of different ideas. I got a great artist out of Mexico, a guy named Keter LeBeau, the most beautiful man. God, he's too beautiful to be an artist, honestly, this guy. I'm like, he should be a male model.
He's too attractive for it.
He's too attractive. It's insane to me. But he's
I like when I see
comics.
really attractive people who are really good at things too.
Yeah, doesn't it? It really makes you happy.
Dude,
when a really
one of the
attractive
best,
person.